There are some events in history that are so horrifying and mysterious, they leave an unsettling mark. London, a city known for its lights and progress, once faced a brutal and enigmatic killer whose secret remains unsolved to this day. This is the story of the Thames Torso Murders, gruesome and chilling in every way. Today we dive into the dark past of Victorian London. It all began in 1887. Along the banks of the Thames, a fisherman going about his daily work noticed something unusual floating in the murky waters. As he pulled it ashore, he was gripped by terror. It wasn't debris, it was a human torso, decapitated and without legs. The authorities were immediately alerted, and the city was struck with fear. The torso had been meticulously cut, the work of a skilled, cold-blooded killer. But the question that haunted everyone was, who did this, and why? At first, people thought this might be an isolated incident. But just a year later, in 1888, another torso was found. Once again, the body had been severed into pieces with no head, no legs. The killer had struck again, leaving no trace of his identity. The people of London were now terrified. At the same time, the infamous Jack the Ripper was also carrying out his brutal murders. Speculation grew, was this the work of the same killer? But the police clarified that these murders were different. The Thames Torso Murderer was more methodical, disposing of his victims' remains in the dark waters of the Thames. The police launched a full investigation across the city, but there was no trace of the killer. The most horrifying part of these crimes was the absence of heads. The heads of the victims were never found. Where were they, and why? In 1894, another torso was found, butchered in the same savage way as before. The city of London was now gripped in fear, and the question on everyone's mind was, who was this killer? Was he a deranged madman? Or was there a more sinister motive behind these murders? The Thames Torso Murders were so bizarre and disturbing that even the police were at a loss. They couldn't find any leads, and the killer left no trace. But the fear in London only grew. Everyone was talking about the killer, and no one knew when or where he would strike next. The Thames Torso Murders remain one of London's darkest unsolved mysteries. The killer was never caught, and no one knows who he was or why he committed these gruesome crimes. Perhaps the secrets of the Thames will forever keep this dark chapter of history hidden beneath its cold waters. If you enjoyed this chilling story, subscribe to our channel and follow us for more terrifying mysteries. Who knows, the next one could be closer than you think.